Europe should take channel crossing asylum seekers, says migration expert. Published by The Telegraph. Gerald Knaus says move would destroy the way smugglers operate. Asylum seekers reaching the UK across the English Channel should be taken in by a group of EU countries, a leading migration expert has said. Gerald Knaus, the Austrian-born co-founder of the Berlin-based European Stability Initiative, is best known as the architect of the 2016 EU-Turkey refugee agreement. He has now claimed that the EU should absorb asylum seekers arriving in the UK on small boats, and he said this would end up destroying the way smugglers operate. In an interview with Germany's Der Spiegel magazine, he said, "A group of EU countries should take in every asylum seeker who reaches the UK across the English Channel from a certain date. In return, the UK would take a set number of asylum seekers or refugees from these EU countries for 4 years, for example 10,000 people per year. Anyone from the EU who wants to go there can apply. Anyone who gets on a rubber dinghy is sent back. In one fell swoop, there would no longer be any incentive to cross the English Channel. The business model of the smugglers would be gone immediately." Chance to regain control. Mr. Knaus argued the current focus on fighting smugglers is ineffective, advocating for a strategy that combines tighter borders with legal pathways, similar to Canada's approach, to ensure humane border control. He revealed that he has already held many unofficial discussions with Labour on this theme. There were a lot of unofficial talks, but there was a certain openness. Starmer has the chance to regain control, he said. And he can prove that this is of course possible without withdrawing from the European Convention on Human Rights, as some Conservatives are loudly demanding. The most important question for the British, however, is whether European countries can be found to join in. As part of his proposal, Mr. Knaus said Germany should lead this EU initiative, alongside Denmark and Spain, with Austria potentially joining in later. If Olaf Scholz, the German Chancellor, adopts the plan, it could end up proving a role model scheme, which would not just help the UK and the EU as a whole, but Germany as well, he added. The coalition government, the Chancellery and the Ministry of the Interior rightly declare that humane border control that reduces irregular migration is possible. Now Olaf Scholz could prove this, and turn the cooperation in the English Channel into a model project, a role model for other deadly borders in the Mediterranean. That would be a breakthrough that would also immediately relieve the burden on Germany itself. If the plan works, after 2 months no one will cross the English Channel in a boat. Germany would have taken in a few hundred, at most a few thousand people during this time, after which it would be over. However, the UK's pledge would apply for many years. London would take in thousands of refugees or asylum seekers from Germany every year, without risking their lives. That would be European solidarity in the interests of all.